Yo, it's your boy, man, Sino, Mr. Gambino, man. We doing this, man, March 9th, man, for Big, man. 27 years later, the best I ever did it, man. R.I.P., you know what I'm talking about? We always love Big Papa, you know what's going on, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? One time for Biggie, man, one time for the greatest, man. This what we doing it for, man. We doing it for B.I.G, man. You know, one time for Big, man. This is what we doing it for right here, you feel me? So, I'm going to talk about some of my favorite Biggie moments. I can remember, my pops put me on the Big indirectly. Not directly put me onto it, because I was out, you know what I'm saying? But he used to play it so much that I just learned it. You feel me? Yeah, man. He used to play him. He used to play him so much that I just learned it on my own. You feel what I'm saying? So he was knocking that joint, and you know, just from being around him and his friends and his guys, and I guess they was doing whatever they was doing at the time. You know what I mean? And then as I was growing up and getting older, I went back and kind of got in tune with some of the other records, and besides, you know what I'm saying, like the ones they were playing on the radio, the ones that you just could not hear. Because, you know, Biggie and Bad Boy, at their time when they were shining, they had you could not hear them. Like, Puffy was doing this thing on the level, everybody talking about Puff right now, but Puff was doing this thing on the level that it was undeniable. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no missing this. It wasn't like today where album could come out and you miss it or there be so much going on. No, it wasn't no missing this. This was out here. It was undeniable. It was infectious. You know what I'm saying? The beats was not gonna. It was witty. It was lyricism. You know what I'm saying? It was hip hop. It was a golden era. So I always want to represent for Big. You know, I got my Big shirt on. You know what I'm saying? I don't think enough rappers today pay homage to Big. I don't think enough artists today pay homage to Big. I don't think enough entertainers today pay homage to Big, or not. Let's get it bigger than Biggie. To the fallen people that we lost to hip hop in general. You know what I'm saying? I see older people from other cultures and other backgrounds, man, they walk around, man, they got Grateful Dead shirts and AC/DC and Kiss and, you know what I'm saying, stuff that was out in the 70s and probably some of the 60s. And I know some of it was definitely the 70s. It might not have been the 60s, but definitely the 70s. And you know what I'm saying, a lot of them early 80 bands and all that, like, why we don't be seeing, why ain't rocking Young Dolph shirts and Pimp C shirts, and you know what I'm saying, you see a lot of Tupac, you see a few Bigs, you know what I mean, but like that needs to be more a part of our culture, you know what I mean? Just in my opinion, that needs to definitely be more a part of our culture. We need a lot more of that, you know what I mean? Big had bangers, man. Big had impact, you know. And you know, I'm gonna address the elephant in the room because everybody talks about, you know, Pac, and Pac was better and this one was better, or whatever. This is my reason for feeling like Big was the greatest. Pac didn't come out the gate a star. Pac did not come out the gate a star. I like to say this: Tupac was not a superstar until Juice came out. Before that, Pac was just a rapper. He was just another rapper that was out. So, I mean, he had his fans and all that, but he wasn't considered special. He wasn't considered elite. Big came out the gate elite. You know, Juicy came out, Big Papa came out, and by the time that One More Chance remix came out, he was the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he built up, you know, he had his underground following and all that, but he was the man out the gate. You know, Pop had to build into his stardom. You know, and it was a different time, I give you that. You know what I'm saying? He had his little shine with Digital Underground and all that, but yeah, man, Biggie was the man out the gate, bro. Biggie was the man as soon as they opened the curtains. You feel me? Also, people like to forget, but Big only had one album when he was alive. I'm gonna say that again. Big only had one album when he was actually alive. Life After Death came out, I think, a week or 2 weeks after Biggie dead, after he, you know, passed or whatever, after the tragedy and all that. You know, he only had one album out, bro. He had one album. Two, if you consider Junior Mafia, I get at a half, so 1.5 whole bunch of features, and the impact that was through the roof, and some impact that man, people still trying to mimic. People still rocking Versace shades trying to be big. And I don't mean any Versace. I'm talking about the thick Versace with the Medusa head circle on the side, the square joints, that's big, man. The Coogee in the joint, that's big. You know what I'm saying? The big Jesus joint, man, Jesus piece, you know, that's big. That's Ghostface too. Don't get me wrong. That's Ghostface, but that's big. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't know that too, man. Do your history on that. But yeah, man. A lot of the swag that Biggie brought to the game, man, that was him. Jumping on them R&B beats and talking your talk, that was big. Big and Puff invented that, man. Jumping on them R&B tracks, but talking street and spitting your 1-2 on it, and that was big, bro. That was big. Big and Puff invented that, bro. That whole Fabulous lane where you get on a soft beat, but you go crazy on it, that was big all day, bro. Who else does that? Fabulous come to mind, but it's a couple new cats. Lil Baby kind of got a joint kind of like that. I can't. It escapes me right now, but dudes on them R&B joints going crazy, man. That was big lane, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? Jumping on them obscure features and all that. That was big, man. Big had a song with Michael Jackson, and he killed it. He had a song with Shaq, and he killed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could put this man on anything, and Big could have been on a song with Chew, and it would have been a hit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't claim that one. Yeah, man. So get that man his flowers, man. Give it up, man. I know today's times, man, people don't like to give people their flowers or give them recognition, or they don't want to feel like they, you know what I'm saying, they dick riding, or, you know what I'm saying, or none of that, man. But, man, sometimes you got to give it up, man. Sometimes credit is just due, and you got to give people their credit. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? One time for the greatest, man. N-O, you know what I'm saying? The Notorious, you just lay down slow. You know what I mean? Notorious Big, man. Notorious B.I.G, man. Give him his flowers, man. Don't tarnish his legacy, man. You know, support his kids, man. If you got love for Big, support his kids, man. CJ out here doing things. I know he got an event in Brooklyn today, I heard. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna make that. But, you know, if you out in Brooklyn, you in the NYC area or whatever, you in the tri-state, you know what I mean? Wake up. Pop out. You know, his daughter, I think his daughter's doing the clothing line, and other things, you know what I'm saying? I'll be tapping in now and again or whatever on that type of time. But yeah, man, like the man got a lot going on, bro. The man got a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? I mean, had a lot going on. His family still got things going on, you know. Yeah, man, and support him. I know the last major thing I heard they did was the joint in the metaverse. I think he had a concert in the metaverse or something like that. I wasn't able to check that out because I seen the clips, but by the time I actually found out about it, I was traveling a lot. So by the time I was able to sit down and really get in tune with it, I think it was already over. It was like a limited time kind of thing. But yeah, man, support that man. Support Big, man. B.I., man. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody's still moving, man. You know what I mean? In my opinion, the best to ever do it. You know what I mean? And yeah, like I said, in that time, in that short window of time, you gotta think, bro. When he was young, I think he died at 24, if I'm not mistaken. Big was only really out for 4 years, 3 years, 4 years, something like that. From 93 to 97. Some people could say 92. Because he was doing that, but commercially his debut came out in 93. Yeah, man. And I don't know, did it come out in 93 or 93? I don't remember, bro. Don't get me the line about the dates. But the man wasn't out for that long, man. He had impact, man. He had to put his crew on. You know what I mean? Put his people on. Heavily influenced the likes of Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Heavily influenced the likes of every rapper in Brooklyn. Every dude who ever thought he was gonna be a rapper from Brooklyn, street dudes from Brooklyn, working people from Brooklyn, just Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So salute that man, man. And stop hating on Jay-Z, man. Let me tell y'all something about the music business that a lot of people don't like. Because I've been seeing a lot of memes and different little stuff on social media talk about Jay-Z been stealing big lyrics for years and this, that, and the third. Let me tell you, goofy sucker something, man. You don't know nothing about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just running your mouth, sitting in the house, you know what I'm saying, broke, dusty, and just looking for controversy because that's all you know is broke, dusty behavior. You know what I'm saying? That's all you know, man. Like my man L say, shout out to my man L, man. All you know is being musty, man. You so musty that even when you take a shower, you still musty. That's all you know is musty things, man. Your thoughts is musty. Well, anyway, Jay-Z saying Big's rhymes and raps, reciting Big's lyrics and new raps. Yeah, you might say it's biting. Yeah, you might say it's paying homage. You might say a lot of things, even though a lot of lines have been recreated and taken on and all that. They say the only original song was the original one. But let me tell you something else that you might not realize about that. That's creating publishing for Big's estate, for Big's mom, for Big's family. You know what I'm saying? So when Big say, when the Remy's in the system, ain't no telling, will I fuck him, will I diss him? And then Jay-Z comes back years later and spit that as his starting line. When the Remy's in the system, ain't no telling. You know what that do? That create a publishing check for Big. And it's a hit single, so that gets his people paid. Every time I spit, it's a piece of your lyrics. Yeah, I ain't doing that. So you think Jay-Z came out with all these albums and he couldn't think of another line? He had to use a line that Big used? Nah, he could think of all that. He could have thought of another line. You think he came out with all these albums and made all this money off rap and rock and wear and all the business moves? He couldn't think of another line? No, he could think of another line. But when you do it like that, that creates a publishing check, that creates a royalty that now his people can eat off of. You dummy niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all don't know the business. Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all just talking, man. You just know musty stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't musty. Just because on your musty level, you don't know nothing. But yeah, man, I think Hov did that not only to keep his legacy alive and to keep his name alive, but he did it to create some revenue for his family. Because talk is cheap, man. And this is ongoing revenue. I'm talking about Big, man. If you don't know, I'm talking about, today is March 9th, man. It's the day that Notorious B.I.G died, man. The greatest to ever do it, man. Matter of fact, let me tag that, man, if y'all don't know, man. Long live Biggie Smalls. Yeah, we talking about Big, man. The Notorious B.I.G, if y'all don't know. And I was just talking about Jay-Z too, but yeah, this whole thing about Biggie, man. So, where y'all from? Let me know where y'all from, man. Tap in, let me know where y'all from. Drop your city or whatever. Yeah, that created royalty, man. So that's a way to pay your people. And I ain't talking about just taking some money that Jay-Z got and putting in his pocket. That's cool too. Or putting in his family pocket, that's cool too. But another thing that's ill is if I do that, every time this record sell, you get money. Okay, Iraq in the building. What's up, man? I'm from Chirac. You know what I'm saying? Chirac in the building. Iraq in the building. You feel me? So yeah, every time that song plays, it creates a mechanical royalty, and his family get paid. Every time Jay-Z performed that song at a concert, some money get made. Every time the radio plays, some money get made. Every time you stream it on Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, some money get made. So I believe it was bigger than just him trying to steal or bite or couldn't come up with nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you take the 20 times, he might have did it 10 times. I don't even know how many times, but I'm gonna throw a big number. Let's say 50 times. I don't think he did it 50 times. But let's just say he did it 50 times. Okay, if he talked about Big and used Big lyrics 50 times, out of all the verses, all the albums, and all the songs the man came out with, he been dropping since 1996. And it's whispers that he got a new album on the way now. It ain't like he couldn't come up with nothing else. But that's enough of that. Yeah, man. B.I.G, man. Always love Big Papa. Go listen to some Biggie today. Salute the man. You know what I'm saying? If you're a hip-hop fan, tap in. You know what I mean? Y'all know what's going on. You already know what it is, man. Sino, Mr. Gambino. I make sure y'all go check out my music. I'm on YouTube. Type me in. Search me. Franseno. Go by the name of Francino. You know what I'm saying? Stream me on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, you know what I mean? All that good stuff. You know how we doing it, man. We ain't got time, no playing, no games, man. We having it. Having it our way. Y'all know what's going on, man. R.I.P. Big. We're gone.